Nigel Cecil, equity as you like it.
Especially for my equitable friends.
Hello to my equitable friends!
And cobblers to all your equitable friends!
And cobblers to you too!
Hello, Chakabatis. Nigel Cecil here, moi, as an entertainment entrepreneur with some info entertainment video for my equitable friends and anyone else who would like to join us. You're all very welcome, aren't they, Hilary? Yes. Now, why have I got this colander, Hilary? Yes, Hilary's just reminded me. I'm supposed to put this on my head. Why? Because I would like you all to play detectives, and we're talking about the equity rulebook referendum that's going on for equity members right now. Equity, you might say. What's equity? It's the trade union within the United Kingdom for actors, variety entertainers and other creatives, some 46,000 members, and the Equity Council are promoting this idea that vote for this new rule book because it's easier to understand and it's got some limited changes, hence the colander. Because, yes, I know Hilary said limited changes, it's got more changes than the holes in this colander. Did that work, doing that, Hilary? I mean, well, Hilary comes up with these ideas, but you get the message. Now, why do I want you to be detectives? Well, my variety member friends of equitable friends have said, Nigel, there's some changes going on here we don't really understand. Could you investigate? Well, maybe you would like to take part as well and choose to be a detective. So how about choosing the name of Jessica, Dwayne, Jane or Hercule? Have a little choice. Choose now. Well, Chakabatis, which detective did you choose to be? And if you don't know what those Christian names refer to, those first names, we'll let them know at the end of the video, shall we, Hilary? Yes, so hopefully you've chosen one. Why detectives? Well, my equitable friends have said, Nigel, sort of almost overnight, apparently the last meeting of the council decided to more or less shelve variety and general branches by lumping them all together. And they said, how did that happen? Could you advise us, Nigel? So Nigel had to become a little bit of a detective. But it's difficult to actually put the things together. So maybe you can be a detective and come up with an answer and let me know. Now, the first thing is, in the new rule book proposals, that was the circulation that went out before the council actually decided the final document. There was this reference to variety. As you will see, it refers to variety branches, Variety Circus and Entertainers Committee. The variety branches are clearly mentioned. But by the time the new rulebook proposals were circulated in the referendum document, that reference to variety had disappeared. So the question is, how, why, when and where? How, why, when and where indeed. Which is why I'm asking you as an entertainment entrepreneur to kindly choose to be a detective and help moi to find out, because even it's a little bit difficult to spot what happened, because the final meeting of the council, the Equity Council, before the referendum documents were printed, ready to be sent out to the equity members, was in October. Now there they discuss pages and pages and pages and it goes on, Hilary, yes, of suggested amendments and changes, but none of them appear to have included any reference whatsoever to removing variety branches, general branches, and integrating them all. But by the time the rule book proposals were printed to go to referendum, that reference had vanished. it had gone. How, why, when and where? Because equally, my equitable friends say there's no reference anywhere that says the council said, well, go away, do the drafting, you can just delete it. It doesn't seem to be anywhere at all. So I've been looking, and why, please be a detective and let me know. And then there's another little question that springs from that undiscovery discovery. Undiscovery discovery indeed. Thank you, my detectives. Let me know what you think. Because, of course, then something else followed. Because the November meeting of the Equity Council, which took place after the referendum documents had started to be circulated to the members, which contained or didn't contain the reference to variety, well, the November meeting of the Equity Council took a decision about variety in general branches, which in fact took into account that new rule change about variety, which suddenly appeared or disappeared in the referendum documents. Now, did the council take that decision on the basis they knew the referendum documents had been changed without apparently their approval, or did they not know? So that's the one discovered question we really would like an answer for. So I can advise my equitable friends. And then there was this. Then there was this, Hilary, yes, because it appears, when one looks through the minutes my equitable friends are telling me, there doesn't appear to have been a decision by the Equity Council to actually vote to approve the referendum question. Now, that's a little bit unusual, isn't it? So, who approved the referendum question that's in the referendum documents? Now, my detectives, having asked you that one, there's another one as well, because when one of my other equitable friends were looking through things, they said, Nigel, there doesn't actually appear to have been a vote of the council to say, we support a yes vote in this referendum. They say they've looked everywhere. And the council were never given the option, or it isn't shown in the minutes, to say, we, the council, support yes in this referendum. So what happened with that one? Because one would imagine there ought to be a council motion to say that, shouldn't there? Shouldn't there, Hilary? Yes. Well, the Equity Council, I can't find it. Can any of you find it? I don't know, but if you've been a detective, did you know to whom the first names referred to? Yes, Hilary, thank you, has reminded me. We just ought to tell you. So here we go. Which first name did you choose? It was Jessica Fletcher from Murder, She Wrote, Dwayne Myers from Death in Paradise, and Miss Jane Marple and Hercule Poirot from Agatha Christie. Now you may say, why have I chosen two Agatha Christie fictional characters? Well, I'll show you, because I just love Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie, and over the years I've got every single fictional detective paperback story from Agatha Christie. Absolutely wonderful. What, Hilary? Yes, Hilary's just reminded me. Thank you, Hilary. Yes, I've got to put this back on, because it does seem that all these things that are being brought up do make the equity rulebook proposals full of undemocratic things to undermine the credibility of the referendum, which is why my equitable friends in 16 seconds have said this. Then we've got the Jokeroonie, have we, Hilary? Yes, come on, please.
Equity's new rulebook proposals. Shifting elites' power up. Casting members' power down. Vote disapprove.
Please let me know what you think. Joe Caruni, though, to finish off with. What we got? What we got here? Oh, what do you get when you drop a pumpkin? What? What do you get when you drop a pumpkin? A squash. Oh, I can bounce up and down to that one, Hilary. Thank you for joining me. Please join me again soon. And in the meantime, good fortune and have a nice cuppa. Bye-bye.
Nigel Cecil, Equity as you like it.